Welcome to the next installment of what works and what doesn't. The other day I needed to go under the boat to clean the prop and the shaft again. This is a chore that seems to need to be done every few weeks or so. After coming back on deck, I found I had a number of stowaways. After thoroughly rinsing off and washing, I went down below to put on some dry clothes and found I still had one more little tiny crab behind my right ear. I promptly helped him overboard. As a result, I'm calling this segment Barnacles, Crabs, and Critters. Oh my. Keeping the bottom of the boat clean is an important monthly task for reasons other than just keeping it neat and tidy looking. The rate at which algae, seagrass, and barnacles accumulate is astounding, especially here in the tropics. As we move further south into the Pacific, the frequency at which we'll have to do underwater maintenance is going to increase. I call this underwater world the Land of Oz. As Dorothy said to Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. Just prior to leaving Portland, Oregon last September, we had the boat lifted out of the water and new anti-fouling paint applied. Even with this new application, the boat still needs to be scrubbed at least once a month. From an operational aspect of living aboard, it is important to keep the through hulls clear. The through hulls is where the water is supplied to the generator, the engine, the water maker, and the heads. In addition, the running gear, which includes the propeller, drive shaft, and rudder, must be kept unencumbered and also be protected from electrolysis. Come along now as we set up and enter the underwater world of Oz.
Jim and I had a long debate as to whether we were going to bring scuba equipment on the boat or not. In the end, we decided we would, and I'm glad we did. We've had lots of uses for this equipment already. Once our anchor chain was stuck around a huge boulder, we had to use this equipment to go and free it. We've also used it to retrieve tools that have been lost overboard. And today we're going to use it to clean the bottom of our boat. This black vest that I'm attaching is for buoyancy. It helps us to control where we are in the water. And it holds the tank comfortably on our back. This is the breathing device. It attaches to the tank and allows us to breathe comfortably and safely under the water. Once it's attached, we do a check. Then we're ready to dive. Next, you're going to see Nikki show how we prepare our masks.
When we use our masks in the water, there's a common problem when they fog up. So we take some baby shampoo, get a dab on our finger, rub it on the inside of the lenses, take fresh water, and rinse about 2 times. And then we're ready to go. Next, Colton will be showing you some tools that we use commonly on the boat.
Let me show you the simple tools and review the steps of taking care of the bottom. Also, we'll check to make sure the running gear is in good condition. First, we scrub off all the algae, seagrass, and grime. After that's gone, we can clearly see all the barnacles that cover the bottom of the boat. So we scrape those off with this. Next, we clear all the through holes of barnacles and sometimes crabs with a screwdriver. Lastly, we check all the bolts on the zincs to make sure they're snug. The zincs prevent corrosion on the shaft and the prop caused by electrolysis. Let's gear up and get her done.
Well, that about does it for that bottom job. It usually takes Gina, Colt, and I about 2 hours to completely get it done. Since Nikki's not old enough to scuba dive, we really just have her help scrub the water line, which at times is a job in itself. Well, that's about it for now for this segment. We appreciate your interest in following us. Adios till next time.